This is an unboxing and review of the President Randy 3 handheld CB radio AM/FM transceiver. The President Electronics Group originated in the USA and has been around since 1978. They do have a presence in Europe with a head office in France. Let's get the silly name out of the way first. President, great name, very American, like that. Randy 3. Now I believe Randy is quite a common name in America for is a masculine name, given name, and in the UK, Randy, well, that means to be sexually excited and eager to have sex. So having a box this size, which has got Randy 3 written all over it, is definitely something that you don't particularly want to have on a shelf, because they might think it's something from Ann Summers. But anyway, silly name aside, let's move on. Let's do an unboxing and we'll have a bit of a review. Okay, so now that we've got that out the way, disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by President Electronics. They've not sent me this unit for review. All opinions are my own, and no one has editorial influence over the content. How did I find this unit, and where do you get them from in the UK, which is where we're located? ML&S, which is Martin Lynch & Sons, who are purveyors of the finest ham radio equipment, located near Heathrow, put me onto a company in the UK called Knights Electrocom, which is a UK CB radio specialist based in Lincolnshire. They've been around providing CB radio supplies since the early 1980s, so 40 years is a reasonably good track record. Their website is a little bit dated, but everything you could ever want to do with CB radio is on that website, and this is where we ordered this unit from, the Randy 3. We ordered it from them. It arrived very quickly, well packaged, you know, very, very happy. The current cost of this unit, which is quite expensive, is £189 for the unit. It does not come with a desktop charger. If you want one of these, which you will, they're an additional £13.95p. And we also purchased a longer rubber duck aerial, I think it's 53 centimeters, that one. And the Randy 3 comes with a 20 centimeter S20 aerial. So we're going to set up now to do an unboxing and have a look and see what comes inside the box. So we're going to open up the Randy 3. We have a English and Polish user manual, extremely helpful. We have the President sticker, another instruction book in Spanish and French. Put those to one side. We have the radio itself, which we'll come back to in a moment. A rather awful belt clip, which we'll talk about in a bit, but that's not a particularly good design. We have the 20 centimeter rubber duck and the charging block, which you put your charging cable into and plug into the bottom of the device if you don't have, or you haven't bought the additional desktop charger. Because this is a European model, it comes with a European plug, which is a bit of a problem for the UK, but they do supply them with a converter to the 3-pin English plug, which we can do that with. That will either plug into the device here, which clips on the bottom of the radio to charge the battery inside the radio, or you can just drop the radio into the desktop charger, like so. Put that to one side. Now, you also get a clip, and they've done this quite well in that the radio itself, if I just pull this out, the radio itself has this conventional connector which you can use to hold the radio as you would for a normal handheld microphone, which is great, and it also doubles as the belt clip, but it really is, it's not a very good design. It's very twisty and easy to fall off. Not a fan of the belt clip, I must say. The rubber duck itself, let me put that on, and that's how the unit comes. That's all that we have in the box, apart from an extremely helpful car kit or car charging kit. It has the same block on it as the conventional wall charger, and on the other end we have the cigarette lighter socket, and we have a conventional car aerial socket which you can connect up to for a mag mount on the vehicle. So it's really nice that they've supplied that. So let me move that out the way. So talking about the device, CB radio is transmitted on different frequencies in the UK versus the EU versus Poland, and can be on AM or FM. In the UK there are 2 sets of frequency bands set aside for CB radio. UK FM 27.60125 MHz to 27.99125 MHz, 40 channels. Or in the UK you can also have the EU AM range, 40 channel, 26.965 MHz to 27.405 MHz. This device is capable, or has a mode when you turn it on, which you can set, which will allow you to set it for EU, which would be Denmark, France, Italy, Norway, Portugal, Sweden, etc. PL for Poland, because they have different frequencies, slightly different frequencies. There's a D mode, which is for Chechnya, or former Czechoslovakia, Germany and Slovakia, which has 80 channel FM or 40 channel AM. So in order to change the mode, you push and hold the F key and you turn the radio on. It will then flash U for UK, and you have EC, D, PL, EU and IN. Once you've found the one that you want, you push and hold the F key again, turn the radio off, turn it back on, and we are now set to FM UK. When set in FM UK mode, you can push the mode button and that will switch to AM, so 27.1250 for channel 14. Push it a second time for 27.1250 for FM, and then a third time for FM UK, which is 27.7325. If you want to enable the automatic squelch, as said before, you push both of these buttons together, and then you will get this symbol here, ASC, which will automatically handle the 36 different levels of squelch. To change the colour, you push the menu key, long press for the menu key, then you can cycle between the different options, but if we press the menu key again for the colour, we can then switch to green, orange, clear, looks like a pinky colour to me, that one, yellow, cyan and blue. talking about features of this device, it is packed full of features. It has ASC, ANL, NB, HIC, noise gate, Vox. I mean, it is absolutely, as far as CB radio is concerned, it is absolutely cutting edge. With the features it has a high power transmit mode, which is 4 watts to comply on AM and FM, so 4 watts on both. The low power mode, which you can switch it into, is not quoted in the manual, but I suspect it to be 1 watt, transmitting at 1 watt on low power. Weight 305 grams with the battery, but with no antenna. I don't know why they weigh it without an antenna, but there we are. The antenna impedance is 50 ohms, if anybody needs to know that. It has your PTT press to talk button here, your high-low immediately underneath. There's a your high-low button. You have your squelch up and down. There are various different squelch modes that the device has. I think it goes from 1 to 36 in its sensitivity. If you push both of these buttons together, it enables an automatic squelch mode, which is proprietary to or President group. I think it's not just the Randy 3 that has it. I think a lot of their devices do, which automatically deals with squelch. So to set that on, turn it on, you push the positive and negative buttons at the same time. So on the front, various different buttons here. It has a scan mode, which is really useful. So you can push scan and it will jump through the 40 channels looking for anything it can find. It's no ICOM ICR30, that's for sure. The ICOM is extremely fast. I mean, it absolutely flies through. If we scan on this, it is quite slow. I'll just demonstrate that to you. Let's try and get this in here. If we push scan, so that is scanning. That's the speed of the scanning that's going on. So it's relatively, it's good. It does the job, but it is quite slow. We push scan again to stop that. Lithium-ion battery. In here, it's a 1800 mAh battery. It's a little bit of a pain in the arse that you can't remove the, well, you can remove the battery, but you can't do it easily. You need to unscrew the holder here on the back, then you can pull the door open, and then you've got to release a little clip on the inside to get the battery out. So it's definitely not a hot swap, quick swap type clip in, clip out battery. So I guess that's, you know, a bit of a negative, but the build quality is really good. I mean, it's a very solid device. If you were getting mugged, you could probably beat somebody off with this. It's really is. It's quite a lump. It has weather sealing. I don't know what the IP rating is. I can't find that anywhere. I've seen mentions of IP 52 or 57 or something, but I don't know whether that is true, so don't quote me on that. On this side, we have your microphone and headphone jack under the weather sealing. That's pretty much it for this side. The speaker in here is really good. Okay, so let's talk about the good points and the bad points of the Randy 3. Good points: bring CB radio into the 21st century. A lot of the CB radios are now quite old, and this is pretty much cutting edge as far as CB radio is concerned. Rugged construction. It will definitely take some abuse. Yeah, it is really built very well. Very loud and clear speaker. Multicolour display. The writing's always the same, but you can change the background to various different colours. Auto squelch control, ASC, 3rd generation, no less. Has 34 manual levels, and as I said before, you can push the plus and negative buttons to enable this particular feature. It's got a handy flashlight on the top. So just here, you can see there's a flashlight. If we turn the radio on, turn the squelch up, we can push and long press. I think it's that one. Yes, there we go. and you can get the flashlight. I'm not sure how incredibly useful that is or isn't, but nice to have it nonetheless. Extremely loud. Displays the channel frequency on the screen, which is really quite useful rather than just saying 12 and 14. Simple to use. Stock antenna is surprisingly good and comes with a car kit. So those are really the sort of good points to talk about. The bad points: scan mode's quite slow, mentioned that already. Battery requiring the screw to be removed is an absolute pain. Belt clip is rubbish, not a good design, wouldn't use that, but understand why they did that. Doesn't come with a desktop charger, but they are available to buy, and it is expensive, but you get what you pay for. So for this particular unit, you know, at almost £190, it's not a cheap option, but it's not a cheap device. You know, it is good quality. Okay, so we're going to do the conclusion. Going to conclude here. Randy, terrible name, but President Randy 3 is the icon of handheld CB radios, quality-wise. If you need a CB handheld radio, this is the absolute best that you're going to get and buy. It's packed full of features, solid performer, feels like it will last the test of time. It's extremely expensive if you intend to use two of these for person-to-person sort of communication within, say, a household. I wouldn't recommend it for that. You'd probably be better off buying a cheaper set of PMR radios if that's your intention. But you wouldn't necessarily be buying this. You're buying it because you want CB radio. CB radio bands are quiet these days. There's not a great deal of traffic and people on. So not many people using them, which could be seen as a good thing, and it could be seen as a bad thing. So all in all, if you need a CB radio, buy this one. If you're in the UK, Knights, Electrocom, definitely worth a look. And that's it from us. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again very soon.